Hi, my name is Rob Campbell. This is my flowchart for prjJavaMethod. First, the program starts, then the file is open and read, and then the data is populated into the runners array, and then the user gets prompted to add all the details for the user in the add runners method. At the end of that, the division is checked if it's age appropriate. If it is age appropriate, then it continues on here. If not, it goes down, and the user is asked if they want to change it to the age appropriate one. If not, it just continues on here. If yes, it goes here, and the division is changed to the age appropriate division. Then you get up here, and they're prompted if they want to add this user. If yes, then runner.add, the user is added to the array. If not, it comes down here. Down here, they're prompted if they want to add another user. If yes, it comes all the way back to the beginning, goes through. If not, data is saved to the file, and the system exit, and it's done. So doing a quick walk through the program, you have your main method, which starts here, and it goes through, and then the new runners added method is ran, and from there it goes to this method, the add runner method, and it just steps through and asks for all the little details of the program, and down here it runs the check division to see if the age is appropriate for the division that they chose, and then it continues on, decide if they want to update it to the correct one or not. An ID is generated from the generate ID method, which is down here. The generate ID just generates based off of the criteria and returns it. Also, I forgot to mention, here's the check division. Basically just goes through and says if the age is here, it should be A. If it's here, it should be B, and so on, and returns what the correct division is. So then back up here, it displays everything they put in, and they ask if everything is correct, and do you want to add this runner? Yes, no. It checks what they say, yes, no. If they say yes, then all that information is returned. If they say no, an N is returned. Which takes you back to the main method. After that information is returned, it says, or it adds it to the new runner, and it says, would you like to add another runner? If you do, it goes back to here. If no, it finishes up and closes out. So now I'm going to debug the code and show the code process, and I'm going to show passing parameters and returning parameters. So if I just hit the debug, I'm going to go through and just enter some info quickly. And age, sex. I'm going to go for the 5K. I'm just going to say C because that's where I'm at, and then it broke out because here is going to run the generate ID method, passing these 4 variables to it. Let's just step into that. I just stepped into it. Those 4 variables were passed to it, so that way now they can be used here. So it's just going to say ID is equal to these different substrings of the variables in these different formats. So it's going to format that. If I go next, it's going to return this ID value right there. And it has returned the ID, so I can just continue running the program. And as you can see here, it has the ID right there. And it's asking me, is everything correct? I'm going to say yes. Add them. No. I don't want to add another. And now it says goodbye because we're done.